Hello everyone, my name is Aman India and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to cover the basics of operating system where we are going to cover the command line interface for Windows and Linux too. So चलिए फिर start करते हैं.
So my lyrics been a long time waiting for you, and then you push me away. Painkillers for breakfast, I ain't feeling the day. I'm fucking geeked up, but I tell her.
Okay, so basics of operating system, introduction to command line interface we are going to cover. Okay, so the first question arises when we go for the operating system, that what is a graphical user interface and what is command line interface. So it's a basic question. Maybe some of you are beginners and didn't know about command line interface. I believe that you all guys know, but let's take for the beginner. So first, what is graphical user interface? So whenever you go for the Windows, whether you are in Windows or using Windows or Mac OS or something, then you see this type of icons, right? Chrome icons, Paint 3D, WhatsApp icon, Instagram icon, game icons or something. You see the icons over there. Whether you just click these icons and you are navigated to some other tab. Okay, so this is something graphical user interface. Like for taking as example for kid, so अगर कोई बच्चा है, अगर कोई kid है, तो we give exciting, we give them notes, okay, and we give them something exciting, कुछ अच्छा देते हैं, okay, like we give something like toys, something, so they are going to go for the toys. They didn't go for the money. I had taken this example because there is something that I will tell, okay, about money, and that's something about this command line interface. That's why I've taken the example. So this is something graphical user interface, which is made for visualization, which is made for eyes, and which is really easy. That is graphical user interface. Okay, so in operating system there are two type of interface. One is graphical user interface, where you see these icons, you see these things, okay, pictures tab or something, you just navigate through your mouse. This is graphical user interface. Okay, and let's talk about command line interface. What is command line interface? Okay, so command line interface is something which is provided by the system, which is totally black, where you have to go for the commands, you have to type the commands. Just over here we just type the command help. Okay, so you have to type the commands, and that command is going to execute in this command prompt. This is we have taken the command prompt. There's more things like PowerShell or Bash or something. So this is command prompt. Okay, so we are going to deeper in this. So please, if you didn't know, it's really look strange to you, so please don't worry, we are going to cover this. Okay, so this is something command line interface, where you just like, it's a commanding. You didn't visualize from your eyes, you're just giving the commands with keywords. Give me a coffee, give me a this, open this tab, navigate through this, delete this item. You're just commanding like a assistant. Okay, up ye karo, ye karo, you karo. You're not going through things. This is something command line interface, and this is really quick. So we are going to cover this all. Okay, so which user interface is best and for whom? Okay, so this question really arises when we talk about command line interface, that which is really best and which we go through. Okay, let me take some other color. Okay, yellow is good. Okay, so graphical user interface. First we talk about graphical user interface. So graphical user interface enables, okay, so enables user to interact with electronic device. Electronic device doesn't mean your PC or your laptop or your Android. It's like, it's a huge, like we operating system is everywhere. Like the devices you're using, this operating system. Okay, operating system directly means what? Let's talk about what is operating system first. Operating system directly means which is allowing you to operate the thing. Okay, जैसे कि we are using something, we are using let's take your TV, then this operating system, आप remote से दबाते हो just या फिर आप washing machine को ले लो, there is a user, there is operating system, सामने operating system है, आप You just click the things and the things happens. Okay, so this is something operating systems, and in that this is graphical user interface and command line interface. So this is all about operating system. It's a really huge thing. It's really huge thing. It's not that simple, but we are just completing the basics. So we will go with the basics. Okay, so what graphical user interface? Okay, we are differencing it. Enables user to interact with the electronic device via graphical icons and visual effects. Okay, so this graphical user interface makes the user to interact with the graphical graphics. Like this is the Instagram something. So this is they give a visualization. I said this is totally for eyes. So visualization, and you click the things and you navigate through the things. This is given by the graphical user interface. Okay, so this is graphical user interface. Okay, what is command line interface? Command line interface works on command provided by user, where a simple black interface is there to work with. Okay, so this command line interface, I earlier said you, it's like a command. You're commanding the command prompt that do these things for me. Okay, what is command prompt? Okay, I will cover that also, please don't worry. So this is something command line interface. Like in command line interface, you just typed cd desktop. Okay, you just command. Okay, it take me to the desktop, and this is something commanded. You just commanded to the operating system, and that's like boom, they opened you for they just opened you. Okay, open that for you. So this is something command. Okay, easy to work with, as familiar visual effects are there for the user, which helps to navigate and take command. So ग्राफिकल यूजर इंटरफेस, इट्स रियली इजी. अगर आपको मतलब सामने दिख के लगे someone is like just posting the pictures, like, so it means silent. Okay, it directly means silent. We know that this sign means silent. So this is the visual effects are there, the visual things are there, which is familiar, and it really, you didn't have to go for the things. Okay, you really didn't know that, you just visualize that and you just click over there. That's why छोटे छोटे बच्चे भी यूज कर लेते हैं फोन्स, राइट? दिस इज बिकॉज ग्राफिकल यूजर इंटरफेस, एंड यही तो मैजिक है ग्राफिकल यूजर इंटरफेस की. ओके, so in command line interface, talking about command line interface, hard for beginners as command needed to be remembered, also difficult to interact with. Okay, so command line interface is something like you have to remember the commands. अगर आपको कॉफी चाहिए, if you are a kid and you didn't know the language, it's totally like language. So if you want to go for a drink water, so you didn't know the command that mom give me water, so you needed to know the command, right? But you visualize that. So in graphical user interface, you just visualize mum, you say this mum, so mom can know that you didn't water. So it's like visualizing. But in command interface, you have to say I need water. So this is the command, this is the command, you need to say that. Okay, so this is something command line interface, and magic of a command line interface. So you needed to remember the commands, the language, right? It's totally about language, remembering the language, and this is something totally visualization. It needed more space and memory as visual effects comes in consideration. Okay, what about GUI? So we are using lots of visuals, we are using lots of animation visuals and something, and graphics and colors, lots of colors to eyes. So it's totally needed to be more space and memory, and visual effects come in consideration. So it's totally needed the things. That's why it's needed more space. Okay, so it's like bulky, complex. Talking about command line interface, then it's pretty fast and needed less space as it direct interact with the system. So it's totally, take as an example, I always say that example is the best approach to learn the things. Okay, so it's really pretty fast. Okay, it's really pretty fast, as you just needed to command that just you like move through this, delete this directory, go through the things, navigate to me this, change the user something. So it's totally command, so it's command line interface is all about that only. Okay, so this is really pretty fast, and it's not bulk, it's totally easy, because you have to just know the commands, but you have to know the commands. Slow in comparison to command line interface as needed mouse to interact with. Okay, take commands. Okay, so in graphical user interface we use commands. Right now we are using graphical user interface, we're not using command line. So this is something we use mouse to give the commands. Okay, but in command line interface we just needed the commands, we just needed the keyboards to give the commands. And this is the medium, this is the peripheral device that we use in this peripheral device, the extra devices which is used to take inputs known as peripheral device. This is mouse. Okay, so keyboard we use to give the command, and it's really booming fast. Boom, we just give the commands, give me coffee, this, and that's all. Oh, so this is command line interface. Okay, okay, so let's move to another slide. Okay, so interaction with command line interface. Here comes the thing we are actually going to interact with. Okay, so we are now we are going to cover the things. Okay, so we are going to cover some commands in command line user interface. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's talk about some commands and then we do the practicals, right? So okay, so commands. dir, what is dir command? This is a command. Okay, I will show you the things, please wait for that. What is dir? Something is a directory, for the directory, list of directory. So if you in command prompt, if you type dir, then it lists a directory. Okay, and the cd path, cd is for change directory. Okay, so just wait, let's start to work with actually. Okay, so let's do the practical. Okay, so we have to close this up. Okay, so for command line you have to go through for command line user interface. You have to go for the search button, you have to type command prompt. Okay, and here this tab appears. Okay, so you just go for that and this tab will appear over here, and you just enlarge it, and here we go. This is command prompt, this is a command line user interface. Okay, and this is all, and that's all about graphical user interface. You get the things, so you already use this graphical user interface, and I know that you're really master at that. Okay, so this is graphical user interface and this is command line user interface. Okay, so you have to go for that and command prompt, and this will appear over here. Okay, so I was talking about dir. What is dir? Okay, so over here we go for the commands. Okay, so let's start our thing. Okay, so first we will do with the first command. What is, so we are talking about cd command. Okay, so cd command is for changing the directory. Okay, just take it as example, then I will explain you what is cd command actually, what cd command actually do. Okay, so for now this moment we are in C. I have only storage at C, and mostly in these days laptop have only one drive, C drive. Okay, now I'm in users, and user, this is a directory, a path, you say, and definite path and direction. This is the path. Okay, and I'm in the username Aman Prasad, and after that I'm going to change the directory to desktop. Okay, so for better visualization, let me see you what I'm going to do. So okay, so right now take it as example, I'm over here. Okay, take it as example that I am over here, Aman Prashad, I'm over here. Okay, and now I will navigate through these things, and I will go to desktop. Okay, if you didn't believe me that I'm going to do through this only, so let's take an example. Okay, side by side. Okay, so like Aman Prashad, and now let's check the things. Okay, so I say dir is for directory. The first thing was listing all the directories. So over here I'm just type dir, and here is the list of directories. Just match through these directories. Is it truly same? Yeah, brother, it's truly same, right? So these both are just equal to each other, right? Yeah, so this is the command line, this is the magic of command line interface, right? So this is something. Okay, so we are in this directly. Okay, and yeah, one thing I would share you, just magic thing. Okay, just type clear करते हैं सारे को, clear, boom. So this is the clear command. Okay, so you can also use cls, I think cls for clear. Okay, so it's like like let's use the clear CLS also. Okay, so okay, so CLS. Yeah, so you want to use clear. I would request you please note it down these commands, because these commands are really not easy and you have to memorize these things. Okay, so CLS or CLEA, both are for clearing the screen. Okay, so now I said we are in the directory. We are over here, Aman Prasad, and now these are the directory we have to navigate through. Okay, you can also write ls to things. Okay, so ls is different and dir is different. Dir for directory and ls is for everything. Okay, so you can use any of them. Okay, so let's use dir. So these are the directories we have. Okay, so now I want to go to my desktop. Okay, now I want to go to my desktop. Okay, so I will type cd is come means change directory. I want to change my directory, I want to change my place. Okay, so cd is a directory, so cd desktorp desktop. Now I'm over here, if you didn't believe me, just type ls, yeah, or dir. So I'm on all, yeah, hands-on AI, important files, Java, ML, Python, YouTube, and basics of system. Okay, these all are there, right? So yeah, we are over here, we are on the desktop. So now let's change our directory to YouTube. Okay, and yeah, one thing I just left to say you that, okay, that CD means in CD, this is the commands are not character specific, or capital or something. What it says, I actually forget the name of that. It's actually sensitive. Yeah, it's not a character sensitive, not character. It's not a that sensitive. I just like, what is the name of that? You know that? You remember? What is that? Case sensitive. Yeah, I got that. Yeah. So it's not a case sensitive. The commands are really not a case sensitive. You can write cd, um, cd. Okay, you can write cd also. It's gonna work. And you write cd. It's also gonna work. Okay. So the commands are really not case sensitive in the command prompt in the window, but in the case of but if you are locating a directory, but if you're writing a directory name, then it's a case sensitive. So let's take an example. Okay, so we are writing cd YouTube. Okay, so over here YouTube is in capital, but if we had like gone with the small, okay, that okay, it's worked actually. So most of the time it's not worked because it's a case sensitive thing. Okay, and in bash, actually bash is really a case sensitive in Linux. So for the right this moment we are going to cover the window, after that we are going to cover the Linux. Okay, so cd for YouTube, so this is a case sensitive thing. Okay, mostly case sensitive, but I would request you to type as the things is, like you, I didn't want to take the risk. Okay, so cd and YouTube. Okay, so this is something. Okay, so clear it. Okay, so this is something. So we are now in Aman Prasad desktop and YouTube. Okay, so what about we are changing the directory? It's totally a simple one line word. Okay, so we are changing the directory. What if the word is a two-line word? Okay, this is the two-line word, right? This is video and template as separated by the things, separated by the space. So what about this? So about this, let's try to directly like write the things the way it is. Okay, video templates, video templates. Oh my goodness, it doesn't working. So actually in command, the command space is something like a serious thing. Okay, if there is a space, then it's like totally null. Take as an example of C++. If you know the C++, then that terminating character, that column needed to be used in that. Okay, this symbol needed to be used. Okay, this symbol to say the compiler, brother, that I have ended the thing. Okay, So same in the case of this in this command prompt, you needed that space is sensitive, and you have to say that compiler think that command prompt think that up to this only, this is a command, and after space it take as a next command. I will see you about piping also, okay? Text next command. So over here the things gone messed, because okay, they know that YouTube video is something, okay, but they didn't know that they take it as template as a next command, okay? Next command. Problem ho gayi bhaiya. That is the problem, okay? So for that you have to write cd and video templates, video templates, video templates. Okay, so video te. Okay, I have messed the thing, okay, just a moment. Video temm. Okay, templates, video templates. Again the problem, I think we use this symbol instead of double quotes instead of single quotes. Yeah, sorry. So we used double quotes instead of single quotes to change the directory if the directory having spaces. So this is something we use. So remember the things we have covered: clear, we had covered cd, and we had covered case sensitive thing, and we had covered the changing the directory, okay? So now in the video directory, okay, video templates directory, there's one magic thing, okay? I would share the things with you, okay? It's a magic of tab, okay? So you see that the question arises that if there is a tab, question arises that if there's a multiple directories and the names are really high, so how would we person we can check that, yeah, there's something like these are the things, but the name is really big and we didn't want to type the whole name. Then what we gonna do? Brother? So we're gonna do like something this, okay? Start, and this is something like take at the highest divisor jpg image is there, okay? So what we gonna do? So we just like use a tab. And the compiler itself, the command prompt itself going to help you, okay? And like automatically change the thing. So you have to use the tab button, okay? And just like open. Yeah, so it's started, right? So this so you can use a tab, okay? So, and yeah, and one thing I just forget to share you that you can use the the up and down button on your keyboard, to change the things, okay? So earlier we had used a start, lsua, use cd, video templates we had used, and these are the things we have used. So you can use up and down button to change the things, okay? So you didn't have to type again and again the things, right? So this is also one option on the command prompt, okay? So now we are in the library, we are in the directory YouTube templates library, and let's see what are in the video template library. So these are something pictures, so we want to start the picture, okay? So let's start with a start start.mp4. So this is something. So this is something you can use a start command to start something in the command prompt, okay? So now you know that how to navigate through the directories and how to start the thing, okay? And how to write the commands and how to open the commands and what are case sensitive, these things, you know, okay? So now we are going to know how to back through the directories, okay? So now we are in the video templates library and we want to back one step back, okay? So you just write cd and double dot and step back, okay? So now we are not in a video templates directory, we are in a YouTube directory. So this is something you can use, okay? Yeah, now we are at the username. Okay, so this is something you can use. Okay, so we for right this moment we just cover all the things. Okay, we just cover the basics of moving through the directory, navigating through the directories. We cover how to open the things, and we cover the basics of things. Okay, so now we are going to cover something like copying, moving something. Okay, so command prompt is not up to this only. Okay, just copying and directorying or something. It's all about like making the things fast. You do multiple things with the command prompt. Okay, so now we had covered the most of the things. Okay, let's check our ppt. That is something which we're gonna cover. Okay, so we had covered dir for checking the directories. So what are the things in the directories? We have checked the cd to change the directory folder in the file system. Okay, we have we had covered the cd also. Cd for back the things. Okay, and we didn't cover the copy, move, mkdir, rkdir, clear screen. We have covered the things. Exit we didn't cover, and help had shown you, but we didn't cover. So let's start with copying the things. Okay, so open the command prompt, and this side just open the things for cross checking the things. Okay, so now just clear the screen. cls, boom, all everything is clear, right? Okay, so now we're gonna cover copying the things. Okay, so चलते हैं desktop में again. Okay, desktop desktop. Oh, spelling is okay. cd desktop, we are in desktop. Okay, now just use this. Okay, hands on AI, just use the tab, right? If you have a magic in your hand, why you don't use it? Just use the tab. ml, python, youtube. We just go through youtube. cd, we have to use the cd also, right? cd youtube, cd video templates. Okay, let's go with video templates. Okay, video templates. Okay, so we are in the video templates of youtube now. Okay, so we are over here. Now let's copy the microsoft jpg. For copying you can use your py also, and you can use cp also. So the basic structure of copying a data from one place to another is just use the copy, and after that copy, use the give the path where you have to go through. This is a path. Okay, so you didn't know, you just like saying that like what is my path in the directories. So this is the path: Aman Prashad, desktop, youtube, video templates, and right over here we are just providing the same path. So now we just copy the image. Okay, we will copy the image. cp copy microsoft .jpg. We just copied the microsoft. cp means it had like copied that microsoft. Spelling this correct? No, sorry. So we had copied the thing microsoft. Okay, jpg, and now we will provide the path. Okay, so path is c. We will copy it to our desktop, directly on desktop. Okay, use the tab. So tab is not working that much. Okay, so you can use the null character over here. I will show you the things of null character also. Okay, so you can write cd. Now you just cd. Okay, just a moment. cd, not command. Didn't have to change. We just provide the path. Okay, just provide the path. Yes, users slash Aman Prashad. We just use the double quote. Had said you that if the things comes for the directory name comes for dsk gp. Okay, so we had copied our things on the desktop. If you didn't believe, just check the desktop. Here's the image. Okay, so here's the image we had copied from the youtube template file to the desktop file. So what is the template? So you have to first use the cp command for copying that image, you have to write the image name. You must should to be in that directory with the images. Okay, then it's going to copy. अगर आप दिल्ली में हो और आपको खानी है बिहार की लिट्टी चोखा तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं है ब्रदर, मतलब वहाँ पे तो जानी पड़ेगी. So you have to go for you have to be in that directory and copy that image, and after that give the give the address where you have to take that thing. Okay, so we have to take it on desktop and just boom, it's there. So there's a null character also, null character thing also over here. I'm just missing the thing. Okay, it's not working. SKTOP. Okay, so it's not working actually. I'm just like messed with the thing. Okay, so let's go to the desktop. Alex. Okay, so here is our image. Start Microsoft.jpg. So here he is that, and we are over here. Okay, so this is the copy command. Okay, now we are going to we didn't have to copy the things. Okay, we didn't have to only navigate through the things. This is the basics, I know. So let's move through the directories. Move the item. We had copied the item, now we are going to move the item, right? So it's going to be interesting, right? So for moving the things we use mb command. Mb command, the same structure would be there as a copy command. Just use mb command. Okay, and type the things you want to copy, and address same honi chahiye brother. Microsoft dot jpg. We just copied the Microsoft jpg image from here, mv, and we are going to paste it over c users Aman Prasad, ANPRASAD, Aman Prasad. After that, and GSP इसमें गड़बड़ होगी, right? So it would be not this, it would be put with this. Okay, Aman Prasad, and we will copy it to after that DSKTOP. After that we have to take it to YouTube templates. Okay, so we have to take it over here. Okay, we have, okay, just copy it from here and paste it over here. Okay, so we have to copy over here. Okay, so just click templates is not a directory. Okay, I have done a mistake. What is the mistake? You got it? Yeah, you got it, definitely got it. This is the mistake. Yeah, so now we are over here. We are our things copied to video templates again. Okay, so let's check over here. YouTube video templates, there would be two Microsoft, right? Microsoft, and where's again the same Microsoft. Okay, so let's check over here, directly check the things, right? Okay, so cd important file YouTube, right? cd video templates ls. Okay, so over here we have just copied the things. Okay, so we have moved the Microsoft JPG image. Okay, so you can use MB for that also. Okay, and MB is not about only that. MB is not used for just moving the things. MB command is also, please note it down the things. Okay, MB command is also used for renaming the things. Okay, so we just want to rename the Microsoft .jpg. We want to rename the file name also. The MB is used for that also. Okay, so you can use it as mic.jpg. So now we had renamed our file from Microsoft to mic.jpg. See over here, mic.jpg. Okay, so MB command is also used for renaming the files, renaming the file of the file name. Okay, so this is that renaming is MV is used for. So we had covered MV also, right? Okay, so Okay, so now we're gonna cover more things. Okay, so we had covered move command, also copy command, these also. Okay, now we are going to create a folders, and now we are going to create a new directories also. Okay, so let's go with the things. Okay, so now we are going to create a folder. So for now we are just copy pasted, move through the directories, and we go get to know about the things. Okay, so now let's go to desktop. Okay, so we are now at the desktop. Okay, so now we want to create something. We want to create a folder where we want to move the things and put the things in that also. Okay, so for that, creating mkdir make directory. Okay, mkdir is a command which is used for making a directories. Okay, so we want to create a directory name, uh, basic of CML. Okay, command line CLI, right? So we want to create a directory. Okay, so mkdir. So now check, just type ls or dir to check the thing. So I prefer ls always. Okay, so ls. So here is our folder created, basics of CLI. Okay, let's uh, move through the folder. Let's go through the folder, basics of CLI. And okay, so this folder is empty. Okay, right now there's nothing in this folder, so we are in now in the basics of CLI folder. Okay, so for this we use that making a directory making a directory command, mkdir command. Okay, okay, so now just copy the image from YouTube templates and move over here. Okay, okay, so let's do me fast, let me do it fast. Okay. Okay, so we had copied the image from that folder, from the video templates folder to our basic of CLI folder. Okay, so now we had copied the image from YouTube video templates from this to it is. Okay, so this is something for making the directory, mkdir for that. Okay, now we'll make the directory, right? Now we're gonna delete the directory. Ab delete karni hai directory ko. What we're gonna do? Okay, so deleting the directory, just go for desktop, cddsk we're on desktop. Okay, and acha, we are already like आगे होना, we if we are in like a step further than that, then we have to go back to just navigate through the directory. If you are in somewhere, then you have to give the whole path to go through that. Like if you are in the desktop, if you are in the YouTube templates right now and you have to go to the directory desktop, so you have to write the whole address. If you want to just, if you write cd desktop, it's not gonna work. Okay, so that's going to be a problem. So for directory deleting, you have to write rkdir basic of CLI. Rkdir is not a command. Okay, so what was the command? I use basically ri command for deleting the directories. Ri, let's check, basic ri or rm basic of CLI. Okay. Okay, so but it's not deleted. You didn't being solved. I use rm command to delete the directory and it didn't delete the directory. You know why? This is something where administrator role comes into picture. Okay, so our system, the system we use, actually didn't have that much permission. We didn't like world totally with the operating system. Operating system is there to like make the things protect the things. Okay, so it's always there to protect the things, make the things decision, make you like help you to take the decision. So directory is something where lots of files should be stored, and if you have gone with the things, it's totally delete the things. अगर सडनली किया आपने तो सारी चीजें डिलीट हो जाएंगी. फॉर दैट this administrator roles come into play. Okay, so now over here, see that run as an administrator means like you have all the ability, you have all the power to play with the like whole control of the system is in your hand, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, so this is the power of administrator. So it's this power is not provided, it's this power is not in normal mode. Okay, in casual mode, so that's why it's not removed that. Else you can use rm command for deleting the things. Okay, so let's use rm command to delete that picture we had copied in. Okay, so let's go to the CLI. Okay, so ls, this picture is there, rm command che, rm is for removing the things. Okay, use this chegg dot jpg. Boom, now check. So rm command had removed the file, a particular, you can't say file, a particular format, a particular thing, so data, particular data, but it not able to delete a whole directory. Okay, so this is a problem. So for that the special command is made. You have to use that command to delete that, and that command name is rmdir. Okay, rmdir is a special command which is used to delete the whole directory. Okay, so rmdir. Okay, you have to use rmdir and basic of CLI. Now check. Oh, where is that? It had been deleted. So for deleting a whole directory you have to use rmdir command. Okay, so this is something you needed to go for. Okay, so we had covered some basics command, and we have seen how to go through the things. We have covered lots of things, and we have just gone through the things and basics of command line. Okay, so we have used most of the thing, and for existing for now, for if you want to exit from here, just this, that's why we didn't use a mouse for that. This is something, uh, command line interface is something where you didn't have to use your mouse for to do the things. You have to use your keyboards, and that's it. The whole thing is about keyboard. That's why we say that command line is totally about keyboards. So, and that's just really fast. See how fast you have to go through that. If you want to go through the things and you do the same things, then you have to do the things like just go through the files, open the things, right click, delete. Okay, then you're going to delete. And if you want to delete the things, just write rm file name, boom, everything's gone. So that's why this is totally fast. And being a programmer, being a developer, mostly you are going to use the command line interface instead of graphical user interface, because you are known of the things, you are known of the backbone of the operating system. Then the things would be easier. You wouldn't be like a kid for, you wouldn't be like a kid. Okay, so this is something you can use it. So this is not only the command you gonna like go for the things. It's totally a basic command. There's lot more out there. Okay, it's not totally this only. So okay, so we had covered the things, basic things. Okay, and now we're gonna go for the bash. We're gonna go for Linux operating system. So in Linux operating system the things are really shame. I have already downloaded bash, git bash. Git bash is the operating git bash is something something like in operating system in window we use in operating system of window we use command prompt. In that Linux we use bash. Its name is bash, and the commands are pretty same, like things are pretty same, but bash is really a bit high than of command that window command line interface. Okay, so sorry, this needed to be changed. This needed to be window, not Linux. Linux. I have always issue of spelling error. Yes, okay. So same in over there's some commands, okay, and man command is there over in Linux, which is extra, which is used for manual, which is so the manual for a given command. Okay, we didn't use help command over there. We can use man command for cd. Let's check what is man command of cd. And what is that? Mm-hmm. Why I'm using cd over here? It's like man command is not found. Okay, I haven't used the Linux that much. I have used the bash. Bash is really high, but I haven't gone with the man command mostly. So this is the something. The Linux is also something really interesting, and it is related to things. Okay, so for if you want to taste the Linux, like how Linux looks like and how to operate with Linux, then there's a virtual box. Okay, so you can download this virtual box. I will put this in the description. Put the link of this virtual box in the description, and you can go through that and you can have the things. Okay, so virtual box is something like you just open the virtual box, like virtual box. You have to download the operating system, which operating system you want to use. You just connect the virtual box with that operating system, and you have a new interface. You have totally a new interface, and you would be working with that. So this is a virtual box which allow you to virtualize operating system on your current operating system, and this also comes in data science or something, and Azure cloud is there for best purpose. So virtual system is really amazing thing, amazing stuff. Is totally नई दुनिया है उनकी, तो अब छोड़ ही दो उनकी बात. So that is virtual box. Okay, so that's all about this video. Thanks for watching, and I would request you go through the channel and check out other things that you can really enjoy the things. Okay, other things are really there and that's gonna help you. Thanks for watching, और खुश रहो आप लोग, और अच्छा रहो बस, और have a nice day and all the best. Thank you.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the bank.